What is up, everybody? It's Will vs. T here today. So we're going to talk about Call of Duty. The next Call of Duty game for 2023 has now been delayed to 2024. So they're going to give a 2-year work, well, I guess like a 1-year delay because they usually come out yearly, so they're going to give like extra year for this game to come out. And they said this is the first time Activision has done this since 2005. So that's a long time. Was it like 17 years? That's the first time they actually skipped a year, or skipped longer than a year to make one of these Call of Duty games. So interesting right there. Definitely interesting stuff right there. So some people were saying yes, they're happy about this. Some people were angry about this. I even have a clip of some people who were, this guy who was extremely angry about this. Like, this is a big YouTuber, Keemstar, and this is his thoughts about this game skipping a year. This is 2 minutes long, so I'm only probably up like 30 seconds of this. Kind of a long clip right here, but let's get into it.
This app is filled with complete morons. I keep seeing these people over and over again. I think Call of Duty should move to a 2-year cycle. It would give them more time to make a better game. Okay, but you're forgetting one thing, all right? What if they take 2 years and the game isn't good? Then you have to wait 2 more years for a good game. Have you not factored that in yet? And we're already on a 3-year cycle. Did you know that? There's like 3 different studios that make the game, and every 3 years, their game comes out. But what, you didn't factor that in either? They're already on a 3-year cycle. Bro, why don't...
First off, why is this dude so angry? Like, what? It's an extra year. Who cares? It's 2 years instead of 1 year. Like, I would not... Nothing like this could ever get me this angry while I'm yelling into a phone. As loud in the top of my, as loud as I can. Like, nothing will get me that angry. Especially with some video game news. Like, this guy needs to get some help. Like, geez, it's not that serious. Like, what the hell is going on with this guy? This guy's yelling at the top of his lungs because this game is getting delayed. And if the game isn't good, then okay, wait for the next for 2 years. It's not that big of a deal. Like, other sequels, you gotta wait usually longer for the sequel, so I don't see what the big deal is. But that guy was definitely salty. But let's see some other comments people had about this thing. But me personally, my own opinions about this though, I don't really play Call of Duty like that, to be honest. It's like the last time I really played Call of Duty was like in I played like Modern Warfare, the Modern Warfare 2, World at War, and I think Black Ops. So that's been a long time since I played like any Call of Duty game. But I mainly just played them for the campaign anyway. So I was definitely gonna play all the older campaigns when they come to Game Pass if this deal goes through with Activision. So, but it doesn't really affect me. I don't really care too much. It's like if it has to be 2 years, then let them take 2 years. They probably obviously need it at this point because people are always complaining yearly about how the game's getting stale and how it's like it just needs to be a lot newer. People probably need a break. They probably need to get the juices flowing, the creative juices flowing for it. So 2 years is probably a good thing to do. But let's see what other people have to say about this as well. Treyarch carefully crafting the best Call of Duty for us to come 2024. Okay. If it's Modern Warfare 2, it has a lot to live up to from the original Modern Warfare 2. They're waiting for World War 3 to happen so they can implement into the campaign. That's kind of messed up. Jeez. I can't see anything but them making more money from this. A better quality game will always sell more Call of Duty or no Call of Duty. That has been proven by Vanguard's poor quality. Yeah, I heard people didn't really like the newest one. The newest one, people didn't really buy that. It didn't do too great still. So that's probably why they're taking a year off. It's like, if our most recent ones aren't doing as great as the older ones, it's like, obviously they should probably take a little more time to develop these games then and see what people are saying about these games. So the guy says, mid-franchise, hopefully Xbox with their amazing resources are making them put actual effort into the next game. Nature is healing. Maybe EA Battlefield 2042 will finally be playable in 2023. Time to shine. Yeah, same with Battlefield as well too. They either take some time to make these new games. If the feedback for these recent shooter games like this are doing so terribly and player feedback, then you probably need to take some time to make the next one at that point. Effing finally a W. Warzone 2 will come out 2023, so there's still going to be a major release. Microsoft is going to make sure it's good. And I heard this news has really nothing to do with Microsoft, to be honest. I think it's just bad. I think it's just strictly Activision who's doing this decision right here. Nothing to do with Microsoft whatsoever. Wonder if there might be any more remasters of some older Call of Duty games like Black Ops 1 and 2, or the focus will just be on the new one now. This is a good thing. Take more time to make the game. It'll still be mid. So Vanguard for 2 years then? Crap. Xbox telling Call of Duty developers how to make a good game. About effing time. Source, not Bloomberg. Okay, so there was like some type of discourse between Jason Schreier and another like journalist. Apparently, the other journalist put this article out first. Then Jason Schreier said you should have sourced Bloomberg. That's where you got the story from. So there was a little back and forth between journalists talking about this game. I didn't really feel the need to make a video about that. Like, who really cares? These guys, it's just journalist nerd fight about who made the article first. Like, I'm not making a video about that nonsense, but I think I'd rather bring it up here because it did happen with this story right here. So if that's true, that's almost exactly what I said they should do with the franchise. More time for development. I like it. Treyarch be like celebrating. I totally understand about this decision, but I wish they didn't do the year gap on Vanguard, unless they do small updates for both Cold War and Modern Warfare 2019 to give us something to cycle through. Good, and they should do it. So a lot of people are okay with this decision. Like, it was like the few minority people who were against, like that dude I played before. He was like definitely vehemently against it. He's like going on his camera for like 2 minutes straight and crying about it. So I think the vast majority of people are actually okay with this decision right here. Looks like Activision actually wants to make a good game. Yeah, let's go. Since 2005, what the F? No wonder the quality went downhill after I say Black Ops 4. They want to make an Xbox exclusive. It's not going to be an Xbox exclusive. They already confirmed that these Call of Duty games will be multi-plat, so that's not true. Maybe they will actually make a good game for once. Finally, at least put some effort into a better, more polished game. Yeah, so the fan base wants this to be for 2 years. They wanted it to be taking longer than just 1 year, so the fan base is okay with that, pretty much. So maybe this will give other games some breathing room. No good. Take your time. The last few. This will be beneficial for the game series. Live room for the game to be better in the long run. Okay. Pretty sure it'll be better than Vanguard. This is what we needed for a while now. Yeah, it's pretty much the consensus. Like, you get the gist of it. People are happy about this news being longer than just 1 year. Like, you got maybe like a vocal minority who are against it, but the vast majority of people are for it. So, gotta include it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like the video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.